Hello everyone, welcome to the first episode of Spa Night Sundays. This was a wonderful idea that was requested by one of you lovely people, and I thought this is such a brilliant idea as it's something I really need, just that excuse to take the time to really dive into a deep skincare routine and relax. And I thought maybe we could have a topic that we talk about for each episode. So if you have any requests of things you'd like to talk about, let me know. And I'm basically just gonna put on my skincare. I don't want to edit this video. I want this to be as raw and real as possible, just me, so you can get to know me a little bit better and I can get to know you a little bit better. And of course we'll talk about the products along the way as well, because I know that some of you are interested in the different luxury skincare products that I'm going to be using. So yeah, let's get into it. I invite you to light a candle, set the mood. I haven't got any lights on, I'm just in my bathroom. You are balanced hysterically on my teeny weeny bathroom counter. The candle that I have lit is this one by Salt and Stone. It is in the saffron and cedar. Not sure if you can see. There we go. This has a really nice smell, so I just got this. But favorite candle or incense or whatever you use just to set the mood, maybe have a little bit of nice music playing, but this is your time. We're gonna have some girl talk, a little gossip, a bit of chit chat, and do our skincare. So I've got my headband on, but I wanna just take off my jewelry and my contact lenses. And that's right, we're going from the very beginning here. I won't show you me taking out my contacts because I know, for example, my mother gets so squeamish at that. I'll put my head up so it's all out of the way. Now before we do anything, we need to wash our hands and make sure our hands are clean. So first we're going to cleanse our skin, so I want you to grab your favorite cleansing oil or cleansing balm or whatever cleanser you like for your first cleanse. Now my favorite is this one. I'm not sure if it's Mila or Mila Morsi, but it's this cleansing balm with Tsubaki and chamomile, and this is a bit special because this is a brand new tub, and I think this is tub number 5 I've purchased of this. Opening a brand new tub of cleansing balm is always that extra bit gratifying, you know? Already that centers me a bit. So this is what a brand new tub looks like. And now I'm just going to grab a clean spatula here. I grabbed quite a bit. You can see why I go through products so quickly, but that's how much I'm going to use. I don't like to use just a little bit, you know, and try to ration it out too much. I really like to use a lot of cleanser. Okay, so this is how much is on my hand. And let's rub and take it off. I love applying makeup, but I feel like taking it off is just so much more gratifying. It feels incredibly relaxing. It's like taking your bra off at the end of the day. It just feels like, oh, okay, the day is over, you know? And even when I'm not, you know, even if I weren't filming this video, I would still take a lot of time to really massage the cleanser in. And I've talked about this in my previous skincare videos, but I think it's so important to really take the time to massage even your neck. And give yourself a massage here, because there's so much tension usually in this area, in the jaw. Oh, it feels so good to just really get in there. So the topic I wanted to talk about today is friendship. And this has been something that I feel I've been lacking in my life in terms of friends that I see in person, because most of my dearest friends live overseas or in another city. And I live in Vancouver, and I've lived here for 6 years, and in that time I've made friends, and then, you know, we've gone our separate ways for whatever reason. You know, either it was a friendship, like we're really good friends at work, and then they went off and had a baby, and then I didn't see much of them anymore, or they moved away, or, you know, just circumstances like that. And I did have a period where, I think it was mainly during the pandemic, where I evaluated my friendships more closely, and I was thinking, well, do these friendships really serve me? Or are they draining me of my energy? And it was definitely the latter. I found just wasn't getting from them what I was putting in, so I decided to end those friendships, which is always, I feel, a little more difficult than ending a romantic relationship, because ending a friendship just feels so much more like it's an active decision, you know? It's not about, oh, sorry. Because, you know, when you end a friendship, it's more like, hey, like, there is something seriously wrong here that isn't working for me, and it almost feels like more of a statement, whereas with a romantic relationship, you can often fall back on, well, you know, we don't have the same goals in life, we're not in the same life stage, you know what I mean, right? So anyway, I've been on Bumble BFF, and I've mentioned it in a video I think a few months ago, and I have been on several Bumble BFF dates as of late. I feel like it's the new edition of 50 First Dates over here. I'm just swiping left and right on the ladies and going on all these you know, coffee dates or brunches, and, you know, it sounds all very nice, but it's with people that I truly don't know, you know, so it does feel like dating in a way. We have a conversation of, oh, so tell me about you, and what do you like? Because on Bumble BFF, I don't care for the whole small talk for a long period of time. I just want to meet you and let's see if we connect. So I've had a lot of these first dates, and it's really making me realize what I want and value in a friendship. And making friends as an adult is not easy. I feel like once you have, you know, graduated from college and university or whatever, or even high school, you know, or wherever you had that common group where it was easy to meet people, making friends is hard stuff. Just finding people to connect with, you know, who share similar values, similar interests. I mean, if I meet one more hiker, I swear to God. That's another thing. I don't understand this pathological obsession that Canadians have with hiking. I truly don't understand what the deal is, but I feel like I need to put on my Bumble profile, like, I have a serious aversion to sweat. Now, the one thing I should mention about this cleansing balm is that you don't want to get it in your eyes at all. So I have figured out a way to, you know, not make my eyes sting so much. I'm being very careful here, but it is not intended to get in your eyes. Okay, sorry, I had to concentrate for that part. It's out of my eyes, and now I'm just using this mitt I have that I really love. So as I was saying, I'm truly realizing what is important to me in my friendships, and it's been so interesting because I feel like you really don't know what you value in a friendship until you meet a lot of people and realize, oh, that is a deal breaker for me. And these range from very frivolous, superficial things to deeper things. So to give you an example of a more frivolous thing, I'm realizing that I do not enjoy being friends with really fussy eaters, because I'll eat just about anything, you know, I'll try anything. Sure, I have my preferences, but I eat everything and anything, and I think it's really fun to go out with people who are similar, so we don't have to worry about this, and this. I get it if you have allergies, that doesn't bother me whatsoever, but it's when it's this endless list of preferences that I'm just, this isn't fun for me, you know? But again, that's an example of a very frivolous preference. I mean, if you're a really cool, outgoing, and nice person, it's a forgivable offense. But I'm realizing one of the biggest qualities I'm looking for in my friendships is a really good listener. Because I tell you guys, I go on these Bumble dates, or Bumble BFF dates, I should be clear, and a lot of these girls just rabbit on about themselves. And have you ever walked away from a romantic date or a friendship date and you just think, wow, that person didn't ask me anything about me? It's like, I learned so much about them, but did they really learn anything about me? No. That's because they didn't ask. The battery died. Okay, I think we're back. So I think I was talking about my Bumble BFF experiences and what I'm learning, what I want from friendships. But right now my skin is just gone through its first cleanse. So now I want to go in with my second cleanse. So this is the Sisley milk cleanser, or Sisley cleansing milk, and love this stuff, so we're going to be generous. And I enjoy putting this on dry skin all over, using my whole hands just like before to go everywhere. Another thing I wanted to say about friendships is that I feel like for people like me, and I'm not saying this is in every single case, but for people like me who have lived in different countries and different cities, who have moved a lot, I feel like you kind of miss the boat in a lot of friendship groups, because when I talk to a lot of people here, or when you ask people like, who are your best friends? It's like, oh, you know, I've my childhood friend who I've known since I was 7, we're inseparable, and that's lovely, but I can't even think of a single person who I knew when I was 7. And so I feel like just, yeah, making friends as an adult is a conscious effort, and you also have different standards, you know? It's not like, okay, we have this shared history together, so we're friends, so I put up with your crap, you put up with my crap. No, I feel like our standards increase, and as they should, for adult friendships, and we realize, similar to romantic relationships, what we want, what we don't want, what works for us, what doesn't. And I think absolutely the biggest thing for me is someone who is an really kind, non-judgmental, effective listener. Because it really is quite rare to find in people now. Now you can see with this cleansing milk, when you put it on dry skin and you rub it in for a while, it turns into this oily consistency, and it just feels so nice. This cleansing milk is wonderful. Very effective at removing makeup too, so I'm just going in overkill. I just love cleansing. It's one of my favorite skincare steps that I feel is so overlooked, but when you really take the time, like I hope you are right now, to cleanse your skin really well, you will notice this glow afterwards. It's very natural glow, and your skin will have that bounce. And yeah, just taking that time to do it properly and make sure all areas are covered is worth it. And it becomes quite addictive. My skincare routine is definitely something that I look forward to at the end of the day. Now I do want to say, I'm not coming on here to act like I don't have friends. I do have friends, but I think my struggle is finding friends in this city. And it's not just me, it's, obviously, but it is a city-wide known thing that it's hard to meet people here. And I've tried, you know, my friends in the past have been my old hairdresser and, you know, the girl at the insurance shop. I was like, hey, let's go for coffee. I have no shame in bullying people into being my friend. But I suppose it's a lot like my makeup collection. I had a lot of different products and I only want the best of the best. So I have decluttered friends in the past and I am looking to curate just a very small, edited, carefully selected group of friends, and I'm using Bumble BFF to do that, but I'm thinking it'd be cool to join certain classes. And I used to take dance classes, so growing up from a very young age, I think I started when I was 4, I did ballroom dancing and I loved it. I've done it a little bit here, but the community is a little bit different, and I feel like that was just something very special in my childhood. But I have tried different dance classes here. I did burlesque for a while, which was really fun. Met some people through that, but no one that I'm still really close with now. But another thing is finding the time to do these things, which is another project of mine, balancing out my time more. Okay, wow, I don't know how long this video has been already, and we've only cleansed our skin, so if you want me to go a bit faster in future videos, let me know. Okay, what we're gonna do right now is a chemical exfoliation. Now that our skin is beautifully cleansed, and can you see it just has that nice glow to it, nice bounce. It feels so good because I really took the extra minutes to just massage everything in. So now I'm going in with my favorite chemical exfoliator, and it's this one by IS Clinical. It is the active peel system. So it is in 2 steps. So we're going to go in with the first one here, and I'll show you how big these are, because these are big, let me tell you. I know there are similar ones out there from other brands, but these are just, look at that. It's big, yeah? Compare it to the size of my hand. So we're going to put it on, and you do feel that cooling sensation. And I don't use this every day, God no, but I use it, I want to say once every 10 days or so, whenever I feel my skin needs it. Just when I feel it has a bit more texture, if I'm breaking out, then I love to use this, and it makes such a dramatic difference to your skin. Oof, I love it. Okay, so I can feel it tingling right now, but it's in a good way. It feels very, very, you know that feeling where it's cooling, but it almost feels like it's burning at the same time? It's like that. So, and I've used these a bunch of times, so I know that the feeling comes. Just yeah, definitely avoid your eye area, obviously. And I go down my neck as well, on my ears. So we need to wait a couple of minutes for that to do its thing before we go in with step number 2. So I'd love to know what your views on friendships is, and if you've also noticed that making friends as an adult is completely different, a completely different game to when we make friends when we're in college, university, or as children. It just feels very, very different, with a different set of challenges, but it's also exciting to meet different people and hear about different people's stories and, you know, walks of life and what landed them where they are now. And I do find that interesting, you know, getting to know different people's backgrounds. My closest friends live overseas, so I used to live in South Korea, and I made some of my best friends over there, and I have a really, really close friend who lives in the UK, and also some in the States, so they're all just kind of scattered around the world. So, well, I'm not sure if there's something to it, that if distance nurtures relationships in general, and friendships, so I don't know, it seems to be the thing in my life. But I would really like just, you know, a couple of really cool close friendships here, preferably people who are into makeup and skincare as well, so we can go shopping together. That would be so fun. Now, when this product is on the skin, it does feel like it has the slightest bit of tack. You know, your skin doesn't feel smooth or anything. It will when I put this on. This is the number 2. So it'll feel great, but I can still feel it working, so I'm just gonna wait, and once that feeling subsides, that's when I go in with the step number 2. Okay, so we're gonna go in with step number 2. This feels immediately very, very soothing. It feels the slightest bit hydrating putting this on. I always do my neck as well. I mean, I know I've read of some people who cut this in half and save the rest for later, but I just don't want to do that. I just want to use the whole thing. And if you have, you know, texture or blackheads on your nose, oh my goodness, this is wonderful for that as well. Especially right now when a lot of us in the northern part of the world are experiencing a lot of heat. Oh, okay. Okay, so we've cleansed, exfoliated. Now, if I had all of the products I wanted in my arsenal, right now I would go in with the tonic by MER because I love that stuff. Just seeing how long I can hold out until I buy it again. But instead, what we are going to do is just skip the toner, and I'm going to go in with some more MER products. And I quickly just wanted to show you where I'm keeping my skincare right now. So I just bought this organizer off Amazon, and I just love having it all organized like this. It makes it feel a bit more special. And yeah, I just keep my skincare on here. I feel like it keeps it contained too. So this is where I'm grabbing my products from. And yes, you may notice I did go back to Biologique Recherche P50 just because it's the summer. I really felt I needed some sort of chemical exfoliation just for every other day. But anyway, we are going to resume with these products here. Okay, so the product we're going to go in with next is this by MER. This is their Genaissance infused lotion, and oh my goodness, doesn't it just look absolutely sensational? My favorite product by MER. Ooh, tied with their cream, but this is a gorgeous product. It is so good. You could just use this if you have pretty normal to oily skin, especially in the summertime. It is so hydrating, it is calming, it does a lot of things. It evens my tone, keeps me hydrated, but doesn't clog my pores or anything like that. And the smell and texture is just so delicious. I know a lot of people complain about the smell from MER. I mean, I love it, but this doesn't smell like the cream. It smells different. It smells more like the concentrate, if you've ever smelt that. And oh, it's just beautiful. So this is a bifacial mixture of milk and oil. So that's all I need. It's that much. Just a couple of drops. I'm going to be devastated when that product runs out. And putting this on freshly exfoliated skin feels so divine. And the reason I really emphasize all the time, like taking the time to massage products in, is think about when you go for a facial. The facialist doesn't just slap everything on. They really take the time to massage the products in, press them into the skin. And it just feels so good to do it. You know, getting in the neck as well. The thing with this product is that I feel I could just spread it forever. Battery keeps dying. I think we're back to business. Now I want to go in with one of my other treasured products by MER. I mean, I love all of them, but it is the concentrate. So just this one right here. I have the big bottle, but I am getting to the last of it. Tragic. So I'm just grabbing some there, and I'm only going to apply this on spots I feel need healing. This is wonderful for that. So this is really good on areas that are red, or if you have, you know, a particular area that needs healing, like post-hypopigmentation. This product is beautiful for that. Alright, doing a little check-ins. This is how the skin is looking. It feels so good. Those IS Clinical pads, I'm telling you, they are so worth the money. Okay, so now we're going in with our hydration, and I'm going to mix a bit of the MER Original Cream with their Renewal Oil. So these two together, I'm telling you, they get me excited. So I'm just going to take this clean spatula here and we're just grabbing the tiniest bit, because that is all we need. And I feel like this goes without saying, but obviously this is no affiliation with MER. They have no idea who I am. No one knows who I am. But yeah, I just really love the brand. It's worked wonderfully for my skin. I had a little period there where I was experimenting with other products, and while they were lovely, I just went running back to using my usual MER. So I have this here. I'm just going to put 1 or 2 drops of the oil and rub it together, translucent, and it feels so good. Just press it in. Get that smell. It's so funny. I used to be terrified of leaving the house without any makeup on. And I would have laughed in your face if you told me I would be doing my skincare in my bathroom in front of a camera and then posting it on the internet. It's just, yeah, not something I thought I would have done. Press some on my eyes too. I still have my eye cream that I really like, but I'm just seeing how I go without, because I really don't think I need an eye cream, you know? I'm trying to keep my skincare as minimal as I can, so that's why I didn't have the tonic and why I didn't use an eye cream. If I want to use products that are really effective and work really well, leave my skin feeling good, but I don't want to have too many products, you know? So that's also why I think that organizer is really good for me, because it's going to keep everything contained, hopefully. But yeah, with this cream, you want to really press it in, massage. I feel like I can massage it all night long. Okay, and finally we're going with the MER lip balm here. And I've gone through a lot of this. When I finish it, I want to repurchase the one by Dealbreakers, BioKiss, because I do think it's better. This one is lovely, but I do prefer the one by Dealbreakers. This one in comparison is more minty, which is fine. It's like a vanilla mint, almost. But the one by Dealbreakers doesn't have a scent, but the texture is, oh my gosh, it is a scrumptious texture, very addictive. Okay, so now I have the lip balm on, and that is it for our skincare routine on this self-care Sunday, and I really hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed a little chat, a little getting to know me a little bit, and I would love to have a dialogue with you as well in the comments, because I really love that. That's a lot of the reason why I do YouTube. I try to keep it as natural as possible, and I feel like when I sit down where I usually film, I get into like newsreader mode and I start just feeling like I'm presenting, and I really just want to work on like talking, you know, but it is hard. It doesn't come naturally to me in front of a camera, so yeah, hopefully we get a bit better. I hope you're feeling beautiful, glowy skin now. I'd love to know what products you used and if you joined me in this. But either way, I'm just really happy you're here, especially if you made it to the end. If anyone's still out there, I am so grateful. And now we can just let our hair down, and I'm gonna sit on my balcony and enjoy the evening and maybe read a book and just have some quiet time, cook some dinner. So I really hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday or whatever day or time it is wherever you are when you're watching this, and I shall chat with you soon. Bye.